You fuckers is what I wanted to call all of you. Not in a bad way, of course, right? Don't mean that in a bad way at all. I do absolutely mean to call you people that because holy shit, it has not even been 24 hours yet. And to just give a quick comparison before I just outright say it, right? The Get Into for ReZero that we did like almost 2 months ago, I guess, right? In a few weeks, it'll be 2 months ago at this point. That has about, or had, I guess, about like 220 something views, maybe 230, right? Something like that. Somewhere around that much. That's what it had like almost 2 months ago, right? Now, I'm not talking about that video at all, right? It got more views recently, and that's nice. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the other videos getting views. I even saw some of my like streams and my other videos getting views. I really appreciate that because, I mean, hey, I like people in a way who will like view everything. I don't have a problem, of course, with anybody who wants to just focus on the ReZero stuff. I still appreciate that. I still appreciate all of you, waiting for that and like giving comments, all that, right? I really like that, but there is a like massive amount of fucking joy, right? When there's somebody who's just watching everything that's there, right? It's a natural thing because it's like anything that I'm producing is then being watched, and that's nice. Whatever. We're not talking about that. The main thing I want to point out: the Arc 6 video has not been out for 24 hours. It has already surpassed the Get Into. What the fuck? It's been, I think at this point, like maybe 20 hours, something, maybe 21. I think it's like 21, something like that, 21 or 22. And it surpassed it. It surpassed the Get Into. I mean, I guess at this point it's been 24 hours since the premiere. Actually, no, it hasn't because I don't even think it's 4 o'clock yet. But fuck. Like, and I get that it was posted on the Reddit, right? I mean, so was the Get Into, really, but I guess the Get Into got deleted, right? And I don't know who posted it. I don't know if it was the same person. By the way, thank you very much to that person. I also appreciate the Teching 101 uh, compliment, I'm going to say. I do like that man's videos a whole lot. And the fact that I'm being compared to him, that in a way like feels really good to me, right? And I like that a whole lot. But man, it's fucking just like crazy to me though that shit almost has like 300 views now, and that might not seem like a lot because you might make the argument that it's like, oh well, you have 800 subs. If we're being real here, I'd say about 100 are active, and that might be even like overestimating it. But at this point, I wouldn't be shocked if over like 100 are active because man, that video did real fucking well, and we got new people on the channel. Uh, I guess I have to inform you all the stuff coming. I'll just do that again because I feel like I need to. There's some stuff that I mentioned in the original big update video, not the small one, but the big update video that I feel like I just got to clarify again. But and change up. But like, fuck. All right, we have the new people on the channel. We got all sorts of shit. Also, you may be able to see we're not in the usual library type of room like usual. This is essentially just my room, really. You got the ReZero books there. There's the figure that you might have seen in the Get Into that I made that point at the fucking the Soy Road Jack point. But all right, I guess it's time for a like very small update as well as just saying thank you because really like thank you guys. That is insane. Like that video did so well, and I'm genuinely really happy. I'm happy I could get all those comments and of course reply to them as well as have some corrections. I always appreciate the corrections really because I'm not the smartest really. I'm just gonna outright say it. I said it in the video, but it's like I'm not the smartest and I will mess shit up, right? And I won't like fully think about all the possibilities of shit. I mean, albeit I will say one of the things that I did get corrected on, or at least the one that's there really. That one is something that I just didn't like consider. really. It was just something I didn't actually like think about in my brain of like, oh yeah, that would be the case, wouldn't it? Shit. But I probably would have figured it out at some point. But I do appreciate the figuring it out earlier because of that type of stuff. Overall, I appreciate that stuff all around. I appreciate all the comments really. But anyways, small update on just everything. Still have not fully just started Arc 7 yet, right? Still gonna wait. I want to like at least I want to take a break, right? Because Arc 6 was a lot. I ran through that shit, and making that video was a lot. So I want to take a slight break for about like 2 weeks, I'd say, right? 2 weeks. I'll just take a break, then I'll get back to reading. I'll, of course, like catch up on Arc 7, and I'm most likely going to be doing like the first half type of video, right? And then I might also throw the what ifs and EX novels in there, right, just beforehand, because those are easier to make videos on, they're shorter. But that's how that's going to be. I'm definitely, of course, going to make more videos on the series and future arcs. Depending on how long they turn out, I might have to do first halves of those as well. Um, Get into's, I'm definitely working on the next one, right? And I'm very excited for the next one because the next Get Into is about my favorite series. Now I don't feel like it'll be everybody's favorite series, right? Like even if you try and get into it, I don't feel like it'll be everybody's favorite series, but I definitely really hope you all like check out what I'm talking about in it, as well as, just overall hopefully you enjoy it a whole lot, right? I'm gonna have more Get Into's to come. I'm also gonna have a specific Get Into for a certain time of the year, right? I have it overall ready. I have the idea of it overall ready, and I have like shit written down of what I want to do specifically and like categorized all that, right? It's overall already being made, even though it's going to be a bit really till that happens, but I have it ready. The tournament, I know that's an end of the year thing. For those who are new, every single year, or at least for the past few years, we've done an end of the year tournament where it's just goofy shit of like we pick a game with a like character customization type of stuff and we just throw a bunch of characters in there. First year we did Soul Calibur 6 with 100 characters. Year after that we still did Soul Calibur 6 but with 200 characters. Last year we did Smash and that was real fun. All of them have been real fun so far. I'm not going to go into this year's yet, but it's definitely going to be great. I'm trying to make it huge and like by far the biggest possible one on the channel, right? Hopefully, and it's going to be shorter like than the second Soul Calibur one because that one was absurdly long. It was fun, but it was absurdly long, and you could tell we were tired like early on. We got more energy later as more hype stuff happened, but early on we were tired. But anyways, end of the year tournament. I definitely suggest checking it out. Also, there's going to be some shit in that. Like the tournament, I like to make sure that there's stuff that reflects what we've done for the past year, as well as just random shit just for fun. It's also whatever wins, I have to do a stream related to that. And this is important because there's going to be a certain series in there. There's going to be a character or two in there that, could lead to a stream of perhaps a game of a certain series, right? Perhaps some sort of like a light novel like thing, right? Something like that, or visual novel. I guess not light novel, but visual novel is what I mean. So who knows? Maybe you want to check it out for that. But yeah, that'll be at the end of the year. The Get Into's, of course. Also, I'm gonna have a new video out Tuesday. I really didn't expect to make this at all, really. Right? This was like out of nowhere. I expected my latest video from here would be like the video I'm gonna have out by Tuesday, and then a highlight video I'll have out by probably like the week after, just to keep you all occupied with shit, right? But yeah, I'll have a video out Tuesday, then I'll have another one out the week after, and really, I think that's about it. Oh, actually, one more thing. I almost totally forgot about this. Relating to streaming type of stuff, I had mentioned in the big update video a while back that there was going to be a Pokemon like Omega Ruby Nuzlocke randomized stream, right? Like similar to what I've done in the past, because I've done this in the past with Pokemon Black, I believe. Yeah, where I did randomized Nuzlocke. It was fun. I did fuck up a little bit there. I did fuck up a little bit, and I'm gonna try and make sure like absolutely there's no fuck ups this time. But with that, I mentioned that it would be happening in February. That like I'd be doing the streams in February. It's March now. I'm definitely still trying to do it. It's harder to randomize than I thought, and I have to fully make sure I have all the tools and everything I need for that. But once I have it figured out, we'll get started. I'll start streaming it. The absolute nuclear option is we just do Ruby randomized, right? We get rid of the Omega part. That's kind of lame in my opinion because that does take out a good chunk of like stuff that's there that I like we could possibly get or we could possibly fight, right? But it's whatever. It's the absolute nuclear option. But overall, I'm gonna try and get that randomized, and I'll have these streams out for it soon. But that's about it. Just wanted to update you all on that. And man, you guys really just went overboard with that fucking Arc 6 video. Like, I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad. It's just, like, it's actually just crazy to me that it hasn't been 24 hours since it was done, and all of this has already happened. I'll be out with the Arc 7 video hopefully by April. I'm going to try my best, absolutely, for April, for the first half of that. I might do, of course, like I mentioned, like the what ifs first. I don't know about I definitely want to do the EX novels, and I might get them in there first as well. But I think like absolutely the first thing I might do just to occupy you all is do the what ifs. A lot of them, from what I understand, aren't insanely long, so it shouldn't take that much time at all. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. Thank you all sincerely like so much for the support. Even if it's only like 300 views or something like that, right? Like it's close to that. It still means a whole lot to me. I really appreciate all that support, and I'm definitely going to do more of these. Even if I almost run out of shit to do, I'm going to figure out something to do for all of you. Like, if you're specifically here for that, right? I want to keep you all entertained. Because, I mean, as much as I don't feel like I'm specifically, something like a ReZero YouTuber or some shit like that, right? Like, specific for a series, I feel like I'm more of a variety type of YouTuber where I try to do a whole bunch of shit just to entertain all sorts of audiences. I will say there are some things, of course, that I'm going to talk about a whole lot because it's stuff I really enjoy. And of course, if you all really enjoy it, I'll just do more of it because why not? But I'm definitely, going to throw more shit like in there along the way. It's just like, of course, I'm going to do a decent bit of this series since you all enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Really, it works out. It works out for both of us. But yeah, that's it. Really, thank you. I keep saying it, but like genuinely, thank you all. And I guess I will possibly see you all on Tuesday's video. And if not, I'll see you when we get to the what ifs. Or possibly if you want to watch the highlights on the week after Tuesday's video. I mean, Tuesday's video might not be that interesting to all of you. So maybe it'll be, the highlights on the week after that might be interesting. But if not, if none of that interests you and you're here for the ReZero stuff, that's fine. I'll see you all when we do the what ifs. Most likely soon, right? And then of course, either Arc 7 or if I decide to do it earlier, we'll do the EX novels first. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all. And yeah.